Hey guys, welcome to Handmade Creations by Victoria. So, I was noticing that, I can't remember who it was talking about their machine getting, uh, catching up, the fabric catching up, uh, just the machine not working right. So, I thought I would do a little video to show what I do, because right now mine is tore. Mine is not tore up, it's snagging the fabric and the fabric's too loose. So I'm going to redo it and show you how to fix that, because I can't show you how it's doing it because my needle is caught up, so it won't do it at all. So it won't sew right now. So I want to show you how to check that and fix it. All right, let me raise this up again. All right, so I've taken out my bobbin. I'm going to redo the bobbin first, because you want to check all your areas. Now, like if the wrong way, Vic. There you go. So if the bottom of your fabric is really loose, it's this area. Sorry. This bobbin here, your bobbin thread, is your top fabric, and this part is your bottom. So when you look at your thread and you say, where'd my bobbin go? I've lost my bobbin thread. That's what I get it for eating turkey. It's made me loopy today. Okay. You put your empty bobbin up here on top. Push it to the right. And don't do it that way. Got an eating Thanksgiving dinner at my sister-in-law's house, and come home and took a nap. Alright, so you got your thread, pull the top of the machine, go through your top of your bobbin. Oops, what's wrong? I have no pull in there. Alright, let's try it again. Alright, what is wrong with you? Oh, let's see. Alright, good enough. Take that off. Okay, so remember, have your thread like in a P shape. Bring that down through. So you got a brand new bobbin, so your bobbin should be fine. Replace that. So while you're here, put your pressure foot down. Check your needle. Make sure it's not got any sharp edges or anything like that other than the bottom, because you want it to not be frayed, because that can catch your fabric. And bring that down, that around. And bring that around through. Okay. Now, let's see if I got any junk piece of fabric. Alright, let's go through here. I'm not going to change the settings. I'm just going to see if it's okay, so, and that's what it should look like now. Like, normally I do 2.5, so I'll show you the difference here. Sorry. Okay, so I want to show you a trick, because I found, so now my fabric, so my stitches are fine. My stitches are good, so I know that the thread is okay, the bobbin is okay. So if it's still catching down here, because you see you have, let's see if I can do this. Alright, so you see here, these little claws. That's what moves, this all moves right here. And this goes back and forth. So that's pushing your fabric through. So if you're coming in and doing a frayed piece of fabric, or starting off your piece of fabric, and it's catching, it's going to get hung up right here, and it's just going to keep bunching up on that one section. So I found this trick to work. So if it's doing that and it's catching on your fabric, get you a piece of, let me back out. Get you a piece of, you know, discarded fabric. Put that under your machine, and let's do it. Especially like if you're doing triangles or something like that, you want it to be it's possibly going to get caught up on the thing. Okay, so all right, so get your extra piece of fabric and take, okay, so let's do this. I know, this is not a perfect cut, nothing like that, I'm just playing. Okay, let's say you're making a triangle, and you're going to sew these two pieces of fabric together like that to make a square. Okay, you definitely do not want that to get caught up in your fabric. So what you do is take you an extra piece of fabric, your whatever you're getting ready to sew, put it right up against each other in line with that needle. Go a little slow. catch it. And then all you have to do is cut that piece of fabric from, that piece of thread from your scrap fabric. And there you go. It didn't catch, it didn't bunch up. And that would be a perfect square if it was in the right direction. Let's see what I say. It didn't catch that right there. So, whoops. So that's what and then also, as you're doing that, you can have like another, if you want to do a line of fabric, have multiple squares or triangles or multiple blocks that you want to do, you can take an extra piece of fabric, your loose fabric, and have it. All right, I'll show you. All right. So imagine these are all blocks, So you start sewing. See, it's already moving your fabric. Then take your next block. Go. Then all you have to do is go through and cut that joining, that joining piece of thread. Try not to cut your fabric or your block. Just cut that extra thread. And then you just finished 4 blocks. Okay, so another thing while I'm thinking about it, so you're sewing, just going, you're starting or finishing. Oh, I like to do some, do a back stitch. Not that fast. My sewing machine, better press it, because if I press it full on, it goes, so, and sew back over it. That's just doing a back stitch, and that thread strengthens. That strengthens that corner of your block. So, okay. So I think, hey. I'm making a video. Hush. Oh, sorry about that. So I think, hold on. Sorry, my dogs are being ornery. So I guess, if y'all have any other questions, that's all going to be due for that one. But if y'all have any other questions, just let me know, and I'll try to answer your questions and show any how to fix any problems that you might have. And if I can't find it, if I don't know how to do it, I can figure it out or call people that know more than me. All right. So, hope y'all have a good evening, and hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to y'all soon.